Hello friends, my name is Dalis Tony and you are watching Drishti PCS. In this episode of State PCS Quick Revision, we will be talking about certain topics from general science and these topics can be important for you. We will cover vitamins and we will also talk about certain chemical compounds, their commercial names, etc. In the end, there will be practice questions for you which you have to attempt and answer in the comment box. Okay. So let's start with the vitamins first. In vitamins, we will be talking about certain facts and then different vitamins, their sources, and because of the deficiency, what diseases can happen. Okay, so let's start with the vitamins. So when we talk about vitamins, vitamins are basically complex organic compounds which are there and they control the actions of catalyst in our metabolism in the body. There are various reactions which are happening. These metabolic reactions are there. In that there are catalysts which are there and they vitamins actually control their action. Okay, so basically, they are regulating your metabolism in your body. There are 20 known vitamins which are still there. When we talk about vitamins, that can be many because these are the or complex organic compounds inside your body, and there are still a lot of mysteries which are there. Right now, we are having 20 vitamins which are known to humankind. Other than that, when we talk about the term vitamin, this term vitamin was actually coined by a scientist named Funk. Okay, so you have to remember all these facts. Other than that, when we talk about vitamin, there are two kind of vitamins which are there. One is water soluble, that means that they will be soluble in the water. Okay, so vitamin B and C are soluble in the water. And then when we talk about the fat soluble vitamins, these are A, D, E and K. Okay, so let's move further and start with the different vitamins. We will be starting with the vitamin A. Okay, so when we talk about vitamin A, the deficiency of vitamin A would affect your, you can say, eyes. Okay, so if we talk about this deficiency here, night blindness can be you can say disease which can happen to you if you have deficiency of vitamin A. If we talk about xerophthalmia, this is also some kind of disease which is there. Infections can happen and injuries can happen because of the deficiency. Now, what are the sources of vitamin A? So you have carrots, you have green vegetables, milk, butter, egg, liver, etc. These can be the sources of your vitamin A. Now, other name of the vitamin A is retinol. These are the commercial name, or you can say chemical names which are given over here in the brackets. Okay, you have to remember these names as well. Coming to the next one, that is vitamin B1 and the chemical name is thiamine. Okay, and because of the deficiency you can have beriberi, that is basically a disease, beriberi, and other than that there can be a growth retardation. Okay, now what are the sources? Cereals, legumes, soybean, milk, these are the source of vitamin B1. Now when we talk about vitamin B, there are various kind of vitamins which are there with respect to their metabolic activities. Now vitamin B2, if we talk about, the name is the chemical name is riboflavin. Okay, now when we talk about the deficiency and the disease caused by this deficiency, that is chelosis. Okay, so chelosis or chelosis, whatever you want to call it. Okay, and sources are paneer, egg, green vegetables, milk, meat, yeast, etc. Okay, now coming to the next one, that is vitamin B3, that is also known as niacin. Okay, and the disease name is pellagra. Because of the deficiency you will face this disease, that is pellagra. Okay, and sources are almost same, that is yeast, meat, fish, egg, milk, legumes, etc. Okay, coming to the next one, that is vitamin B5, that is also known as the pantothenic acid. Okay, please remember this name, pantothenic acid. Now because of the deficiency, then you can face skin diseases, retarded growth, white hairs, etc. And sources are same, egg, milk, meat, groundnut. Okay, coming to the next one, that is B6. Okay, it is also known as pyridoxine. So the, you can say, because of the deficiency you can face anemia, skin diseases, muscle cramps, etc. And sources are milk, yeast, cereal, meat, etc. Moving further, vitamin B7, that is biotin. Okay, skin disease, hair fall. Most of the time those people who are facing hair fall, you will be seeing that they are given this biotin treatment. Okay, why? Because this is the you can say vitamin which is responsible for that. Sources are wheat, egg, vegetables, meat, fruits, etc. Okay, moving further, vitamin B9, that is also known as folic acid. Okay, because of the deficiency you can face anemia, retarded growth, and sources are vegetable, pulses, yeast, meat, egg, etc. Coming to the next one, that is vitamin B12, that is you can say one of the important vitamins in our body. Okay, this is also known as cyanocobalamin. Okay, cyanocobalamin. Okay, and because of the deficiency you will face some kind of anemia, nervous system disturbances can also be there. Sources of B12 is milk, meat, fish, egg, or intestinal bacteria, etc. Okay, coming to the next one, that is vitamin C, that is also known as ascorbic acid. Okay, because of the, you can say, deficiency of vitamin C, you will face a disease that is scurvy. Okay, now where can you find vitamin C? That is in the citrus fruit, tomatoes, almond, vegetables. And coming to the next one, that is vitamin D, that is calciferol, that is responsible for your you can say strength of bones, etc. Okay, if you have deficiency, then you will face this disease that is called as rickets. In children it is called as rickets, and when we talk about in adults it is called as osteomalacia. Okay, so what are the sources of this vitamin D? That is butter, cod liver oil, egg, sunlight, etc. Coming to the next one, that is vitamin E, that is known as tocopherol. Lack of vitamin E can cause lack of reproductive capacities, weak genitalia, and muscle. Okay, coming to the sources: oil, cereals, egg yolk, soybean. These are the sources of vitamin E. Coming to the next one, that is vitamin K. Now, when we talk about the vitamin K, because of the deficiency of vitamin K, you will have issues with the clotting, with the blood clotting. There can be issues. Okay, and the sources are green leafy vegetables, egg, soybean, intestinal bacteria, etc. Now, when we are talking about this vitamin K, so here you can say people with deficiency of vitamin K cannot be easily operated, because obviously if they are going for the operation and they have to make a cut, then there can be excessive blood loss, because the clotting is not very easy in the people who are having the deficiency of vitamin K. And as we talk about the vitamin D, that is also considered as a hormone. Okay, so this vitamin is considered as a hormone, that is vitamin D. Okay, now we can move further to the next one, wherein we will be talking about certain chemicals and their commercial names and the chemical names. Okay, so let's start with the commercial name, and then in front we have this chemical name which is given and the formula is given. All of them are very important for you. Okay, so the first one is washing soda. Calcium carbonate, the chemical name is calcium carbonate, and the formula is Na2CO3. Okay, you have to remember these formulas as well, because these are important. Coming to the next one, that is baking soda, that is sodium bicarbonate, that is NaHCO3. Okay, this is bicarbonate, this is your carbonate ion. Okay, and this is your bicarbonate ion. Okay, so when you are having this sodium with them, so you are having, this is called as sodium bicarbonate. Here if you are having two sodiums over here, so it will be known as sodium carbonate. Okay, anyways, moving further, caustic soda, that is also known as the sodium hydroxide, that is having a formula that is NaOH. Okay, common salt, that is sodium chloride, NaCl. Bleaching powder, that is calcium oxychloride, that is CaOCl, Cl, or CaOCl2. Okay, CaOCl, Cl, or CaOCl2. Coming to the next one, that is alum, potassium aluminum sulfate. Okay, that is known as alum, K2SO4 Al2SO4 3. Okay, so that is the you can say formula, K2SO4 Al2SO4 3 24H2O. This is you can say having a chemical which is having hydrates. Okay, or you can say some amount of water is present over here, so that is why this is having a chemical formula wherein water is also added over here. Anyways, moving further, that is dry ice, that is solid carbon dioxide, or CO2 solid is known as dry ice. Okay, coming to the next one, Mars gas or the Gobar gas, that is methane, CH4, that is quite common, which you should know. Fool's gold, that is known as iron pyrite, that is FeS. Okay, coming to the next one, red lead, triplumbic tetraoxide. Okay, triplumbic tetraoxide, that is Pb3O4. Coming to the next one, that is lime water or the slaked lime, that is calcium hydroxide, that is CaOH2. Coming to the next one, quick lime, that is calcium oxide, CaO. Gypsum, calcium sulfate, CaSO4.2H2O. Here also you will have this hydrogen ion. Coming to the next one, limestone or the chalk, that is called that calcium carbonate, CaCO3. Coming to the next one, last time you must have seen sodium carbonate, that was NaCO3, Na2CO3. And when we talk about this calcium carbonate, that is CaCO3. Okay, coming to next one, green vitriol. When we talk about the green vitriol, that is ferrous sulfate, FeSO4.7H2O. Here we are having 7 hydrate molecules. Moving further, blue vitriol, that is copper sulfate, CuSO4.5H2O. Next is vermilion, that is known as borax, Na2B4O7.10H2O. Then sal ammoniac, that is ammonium chloride, you can call it as NH4Cl. Okay, so this is the chemical formula of these proper compounds and which you have to remember. Moving further, there are certain important facts which are given over here. Nitrogen and oxygen are present in the atmosphere. Together, they convert into nitrogen oxide during the lightning. Okay, so in the lightning, if you see the phenomena of lightning, you will be looking at a gas that is nitrogen oxide in the atmosphere. Okay, moving further, oxygen and helium mixture fell into cylinders is used in hospital for helping patient to breathe. Okay, so when we talk about the oxygen cylinders in the, you can say, hospitals, you have oxygen and helium mixtures. Okay, moving further, chloroform when left open in sunlight converts into a phosgene gas. Okay, so that is there, and this gas is toxic. Phosgene gas is toxic. Coming to the next one, that is crude petroleum is purified by the process of fractional distillation. Please remember the name of this particular process, that is important, that has been asked. The residue product obtained after the refining petroleum is called as paraffin. Okay, so paraffin is the, you can say, residual product which is there after the refining of the petroleum. Okay, moving further, important facts. If we talk about dry ice, solid carbon dioxide, we have talked about it already. So dry ice is on heating directly convert into gas. Okay, so you know that there is this sublimation process which is there. From dry ice to directly gas, there is no liquid state. Okay, coming to the next one, nitrous oxide N2O is also called as laughing gas. Fluorine, that is F, that is strong oxidizing agent. Okay, coming to the next one, gallium arsenide, it all is used in the computers as chip, while generally silicon chips were used earlier. Okay, now this is the recent development wherein gallium arsenides are used in the chip. Okay, moving further, sodium is highly inflammable and that is why it is placed in kerosene. These two are separate, you can say, statements. When we talk about sodium, that is Na, it is kept in the moist or dry atmosphere, it will catch fire. Okay, to protect, it is always kept in kerosene. Okay, moving further, methane CH4 is a marsh gas. Okay, it's generally found in the marshy lands. Moving further, let's see the major constituent of the gobar gas or the biogas is methane, that is CH4. Methane gas is produced by rotting of large amount of leaves which falls on the ground in the forest. That is no natural process by which methane is formed. Moving further, the cause of fire and the explosion in the mines is due to the methane gas. Okay. Coming to the next one, oxyacetylene gas is also called as the flame gas. Okay. It is used in the cutting and the welding of the, you can say, metals. Okay, so acetylene gas is generally used for the welding of the, you can say, metals. Solid carbon dioxide CO2 is called dry ice, or it is having a sublimation temperature that is 75.5 degrees Celsius. Okay, then coming to the next one, methyl isocyanate, that formula is given over here. Coming is a toxic gas and it is used in the making of pesticides. Okay, now coming to the next slide, here you can see the gas has leaked in the Union Carbide factory in Bhopal, that Bhopal gas tragedy which was there. So that was the gas, the name of the gas was methyl isocyanate. Okay, so remember the name. Coming to the next fact over here, ethylene gas is used for ripening of fruits. Okay, so to speed up the process for the ripening of the fruits, ethylene gas is used. Presence of carbon dioxide gas in the atmosphere is a cause of greenhouse gas effect. There are other factors as well. When we talk about the water vapor, etc., these are also part of the greenhouse gases. Okay, moving further, the liquefied gas used in the domestic cooking is called LPG, liquefied petroleum gas. LPG is mainly a mixture of butane and propane. So please remember that. Carbon dioxide is used in fire extinguishing equipment. So that is also an interesting fact. Now, coming to the practice question, which gas is used for the artificial ripening of fruits? Methane gas, ethylene gas, oxyacetylene gas, liquefied petroleum gas. Second question is, what is the chemical name of the quick lime? Calcium carbonate, calcium oxide, calcium oxychloride, copper sulfate. Third is, which of the following vitamin is not fat soluble? Vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin D, vitamin E. Question number 4, what is the chemical name of vitamin D? Retinol, riboflavin, calciferol or tocopherol. Okay. Question number 5. Which disease is caused by the deficiency of vitamin C? Beriberi, scurvy, rickets, or night blindness? So you have to attempt all these questions and answer to me in the comment box. With that, I would like to take your leave. I'll see you in the next episode. Till then, have a good day. Thank you.
डियर व्यूअर्स, अपने एग्जाम की तैयारी को और बेहतर करने के लिए हमारे चैनल को लाइक, शेयर और सब्सक्राइब करना न भूलें।